The landscapes are quickly changing when driving through Morocco. The higher up in the mountains we get, the more green it also gets, and more arid, also more windy. But that's the theme in this trip, windy. It's always windy. We are moving forward with some breaks to Fez. It will take about 7 hours. The black palm trees are all around these places. I don't know if they are burned, but they are green on top, so maybe it looks like they're still alive. Maybe they're just black. Black don't crack. We are nearing the Atlas Mountains, and the landscape is accordingly very mountainous. Our guide Hussein told us about this restaurant at the side of the road. It's at a petrol station here that makes Tangia. I would have never start here by myself, so it's a good thing that he told us. And I think it's this one, Tangia, with beef, long cooked beef under the ground, I think, and it's cooked for many hours to make it very tender. Shukran. Wow, that does look very tender. It's really good, like of garlic. It has a lot of garlic, I can see, and the fat from the beef. I'm just gonna try it with the sauce here, or its own fat. It has lemon inside and the taste of beef fat. Very tender beef, like falls entirely apart. Wow, this is really good. This is the best dish by far. I'll give this, actually give this 10 out of 10. This is actually really crazy good. Highly recommended. At a gas station, the most unlikely place. But a lot of people seem to stop here to get this, so good recommendation from Hussein. This is by far the longest horizon I have ever seen. It just shows how massive Morocco is, and it's not even the biggest country in the world. Now imagine how big Algeria is then. Biggest horizon, ever beyond the horizon. This is one of the longest routes I've ever taken in my life. It will be about 7 to 8 hours of straight driving. fertile the land seems to be. I've never seen a landscape change so drastically in a single day as this day. Sahara desert to fertile green lands. Now that is really amazing. All the crops are made here. All the time you are saving, and there just needs to be one car who's driving 3 kilometers per hour, and there'll be a big queue like this one. You can't get in front because you can't see if there's anyone else coming. Sad times. I think we are near Fez. There is 34 kilometers left. I'm getting really tired. Been driving for 7 to 8 hours. My legs hurt.
Yes, but look at this city.
I wanna go home.
It's easy, but look at the city. It's
But
much
look
more
at the
green.
city. It's so green, full of trees, and it's also more fresh in there. That's the nice parts. The bad parts is that there are more traffic. You need to be more cautious when you're driving, because people like to jump out in the streets because their lives are not worth much to themselves. Okay, they appreciate their life, but they don't care about other people's lives. Yes, but people are happy. It's what day is today? It's Saturday. It's a national holiday. We just got past the city of Safron. It is the greenest city we have been to until now. It's actually very nice, very fresh air, and it's 30 kilometers away from Fez. We are looking forward to how it looks over there, and we hope it's not like Marrakesh, because it was a little polluted and very brown and cramped. We are in Fez now. Oh. Looks like a much bigger, more open spaced city than Marrakesh, but we'll get our real answers when we are at the center, and tomorrow we'll walk around in the old markets and old city to see the real Fez. But today we're just going to the hotel to relax because we are really tired now. But it was nice to see the changing landscapes throughout Morocco. Looks like they're doing a lot of preparation for the World Cup in 2030. There are a lot of constructions around here. We also just saw a football statue in the middle of the roundabout. I think they're going to do a lot of work before the World Cup kicks off. Here we are, finally at our riad after a very long drive and tiring drive. Oh, long down to the street. But this city actually looks much more open than the ones in Marrakesh. But we haven't seen the new, or rather the old city yet. Local pizzeria.
Hi.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, welcome.
We've ordered a Mexican one, so we'll wait for that. I changed the Mexican pizza to a chicken one because my wife doesn't like minced meat. So this is the place. With chicken and olives. Normally I would not eat pizza in a foreign country, except in Italy. Not because I have anything against pizza or people who make it, but I prefer to eat food, local food, like the locals eat. So this is just because we're tired and it was nearby and it had good reviews. So let's try this one. Looks pretty crispy, and it is pre-cut, which is always nice. It's chicken breast. It's very salty, actually. The tomato sauce, cheese, or mozzarella, olives and chicken. I would say it's pretty crispy, but I don't know, kind of weird combination. I would give this 7 out of 10 because it's crispy. Yeah, that's all for today. Tomorrow we're going to explore Fez and see what it has to offer. First, in the morning, I just came here to wash some clothes because we have no clothes left. So now we will see the streets of Fez. Here is the three trinities of expensive food: vegetarian, gluten-free, and organic. Always expensive when it's called something like that. I don't know, Banksy was in Morocco. Just in the start of the street there are a lot of beggars already. We're looking somewhere to get some breakfast because the riad we are in does not provide, or they do provide, but it's from 8 to 10, and I couldn't get up this early in the morning because I had stomach aches in the morning. So now we are looking for something to eat in the city instead. These kind of look like Marrakesh, actually. These small streets. Bakery here, freshly made desserts, Moroccan desserts, and restaurants here. I hope we can find something with less bread because it's not good for my stomach. But the bread is at the same time the most filling and the most delicious, so it's probably difficult. There is one of the grand gates, Porte Babujulut, it's called. Looks magnificent. Inside here is a Madrasa Bunania Madrasa. It's close by here. I'm really not feeling too well today, so I think I'm going to start with something light, and I ordered a avocado juice. I think that maybe that would be good for my stomach, and maybe a coffee. That won't be good for my stomach, but it will make my stomach work. Here we got our avocado juice with orange. I'm imagining it to be healthy and very good for me. Actually, it tastes more of orange juice than avocado. It's not very cold. Just here the other side of the gate. We'll just go back to it in a moment and go to the madrasa. I just found my new friend. A camel head. Colorful streets, art streets, all kind of paintings near the madrasa, hopefully. Here is the Madrasa Bunania. I don't know if it's open. Is it open? Madrasa open? Yeah. Super. This one is only 20. The one in Marrakesh was 2.5 times that. And here's the madrasa inside, 20 dirhams per person. It's like 2 euros. Looks much different than the one in Marrakesh. This one is much more brown and looks more well used, let's say that. Well used. It's a place of prayer.
Relation with the watch.
And the imam standing there.
This is why.
Time to pray.
That one is your question. This is why.
Very pretty inside. And the tower up there, I don't think you can get up there. Of course, you usually can't. But it's much smaller than the one in Marrakesh, so that's the price is also lower.
The specialist knows who did it. No.
Yeah, that's all the other ports are locked. So a quick little visit here. It's much easier to find your way in Fez. Just follow the road here, and you go over to the Tannery. I buy this a lot when I'm here. It's electrolytes. Very important in hot countries like this, so don't get dehydrated. And you easily get dehydrated without feeling it. Walking by this little kiosk, I spotted this cake with passion fruit, and I had to try it. I know it's not going to be good, but I have to try it. And here it is. It costs 3 dirham. Or what is, how much is it? 10 cents, not that lot. So let's try it. It's probably not good. Let's not kid ourselves. It smells very artificial already. And it looks like this. Actually surprising for its price. It's actually moist and it tastes really good. It has some passion fruit jam inside. I think this is actually alright. For 3 dirhams I would give it 7.5. Better than I thought. I actually like these streets more than the ones in Marrakesh. They're like a little more open, still that they are narrow. There are no motorcycles, that's the big difference. The motorcycles was the most annoying thing in Marrakesh, and there's no motorcycles here. Makes it much more enjoyable to walk around. I got some saffron here. So I took a saffron tea and a rose tea. Normally I don't like rose, but I trust this man. If he says it's good, then it's good. It smells good, mint and saffron. I have tried saffron tea before, and I really like the taste of saffron, especially with pistachio. It has a slight taste of saffron. You can see the saffron petals inside, but it's not the strongest saffron taste. It tastes more of water actually, with a hint of saffron. I'd give this a 3 out of 10 because it doesn't have a lot of saffron taste. And this one, rose tea. These two together were 50 dirhams. Probably not a good deal, but my stomach hurt and I wanted to drink something. It tastes more of mint again than roses. It doesn't really have a taste of roses. I would say not the best deal. This one, mint tea. If you like mint tea, is good, but you can get it much cheaper than this. I would give this also 3 out of 10 because, yeah, it's mint tea. Not the best deal. Our first meal of the day, mini Noor hummus falafel. And it's something that I probably can eat with my stomach. I ordered a falafel dish with various dippings, baba ganoush, hummus and so on, and one falafel sandwich. That should be enough for two. Yes, here it is, the falafel dish and falafel sandwich. And here is my hand as a comparison. Not the biggest portions, but yeah, now we did order it, so that's how it is. At least we got a little extra bread here. Not the biggest amount of bread. It's probably the smallest portion I've seen in Morocco up to now. But let's try the falafel here. There's a little bit of hummus and baba ganoush and Mahambara. The falafel has a kind of weird aftertaste. They're very small, but they're crispy. Sandwich here. There's a little dip at the side with it. It's baba ganoush. It's alright. I would say the taste is like 10 out of 10, but the portions are very small, so therefore I can't give it higher than 5 out of 10, sadly. Got this chocolate, coconut dessert for 5 dirhams. It's like a cake. Some coconut. We also had some walnuts inside. I'll say it's fine. It's also kind of cinnamon. Yeah, has cinnamon inside as well. I'll give it like 6 out of 10. Well, the streets here are also narrow, like in Marrakesh. They're much more cozy. Although they still sell all the same touristic crap. All the fake souvenirs and bags and
Brush of mint and catch for the smell.
yeah.
But doesn't smell strong, you know. In the summer with the heat in July, August.
It's much
the
worse.
Heat gives smell. Yes, come please. We from Turkish?
Yeah, how did you know?
Istanbul, Ankara?
No, Sivas.
Welcome. Mind the step, they're not same size, 6 steps down.
He gave us some mint for the horrible smell.
Mind the blue step. Blue step, please. Hello, brother. How are you? Tabaraka.
Alhamdulillah.
Moroccan.
No,
Moroccan.
Turkish, thank you. No. Wow.
Okay, this is the highlight of me now. Every day we got the hot drinks. The largest in the oldest standards, the 15th century.
Smells horrible. But it smells like pigeon poop.
That's what you smell, yes. Pigeon poop, pigeon drop in. Clean it to get the smell away, and sometimes to get pigeon dropping out and to get the lime sauce out. After that we put them in the colors. We use all natural dyes. So the red come from poppy flower, blue indigo, orange henna, green white mint, brown cedar wood. We use tamarind, seckout, mimosa flower, all natural dye. There is no chemicals, no toxic. One color we draw by hand is the yellow saffron color. That happens usually up in the rooftop, but we should mark in the ground over there. But not saffron, the flower one, it's expensive. We use paprika granite skin with steam of saffron, with some flower oils or vegetable oils, and we draw it by hand, sometimes we put them to dry.
So the tannery here, if it wasn't apparent, they make a leather. And they have all kind of things made of leather here. Great view.
Even the workers should do works in the colors. There's no protection, no gloves, no boots. Use all natural dye, no chemicals. Look at please. But when they got the red colors, they put some flower oils. Like this, the color doesn't stick in the skin.
Ah, okay.
This is her protection.
Looks like tough work. The guy who works at this terrace told us about it. It looks much more brown than I thought. I thought it was going to have a lot of colors, but it's apparently on order. So they just make the colors they get order from. So apparently this time they didn't get any reds or pinks. Apparently pink is the difficult one to make. But yeah, I don't feel like going down because the smell from just here is unbearable. That's why he gave us the mint. Sitting here on a relaxing terrace and drinking some orange juice. The cigarettes is not me, only losers smoke. And down there is some copper works. They hammer a lot of copper, make some pans and bowls and stuff like that. Noisy place. Came to our restaurant here, and while we are waiting for our food, so are the cats all gathered here to have a taste of whatever drops on the floor. I ordered a garlic chicken tagine and jalapeño poppers, tacos, small tacos with mozzarella and jalapeño. We're waiting on our food. We got this mint lemonade. Looks fresh. Let's just try this quickly here. Oh wow, that's good. Really taste of mint and lemon, and kind of sweet also, but very sour. I'll give it 9 out of 10. It's good. Here are our unhealthy jalapeño mozzarella poppers or rolls, usually found in fast food places. But let's try how the Moroccan style is. There's also some barbecue sauce. It's very hot. I'm just gonna wait for it to cool down. It looks like this, mozzarella and jalapeño. Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's leave this. Oh, there's the tagine on a plate. That's the first time we see a tagine on a plate and not the clay pot that they usually come in. It looks fresh. Anyways, let's try this now. It's a little spicy. Has jalapeno bits inside and mozzarella, and maybe a little tomato. I think it's all right. I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Tagine on a plate. Disappointing. That's it. It's on a plate and not in a pot or it's clay pot. But it looks like tagine now. Squash and potatoes, chicken leg, and a little of tomato, cherry tomatoes. But it looks freshly made. Smells of butter and garlic. Yeah, it does taste good, the potatoes, but let's try the chicken. Just gonna take a little bit off the side here. Oh, you know. Yeah, it does taste of garlic and butter. Anyways, it does taste good, but not as good as the other chicken tagine we had. I will put this the lowest actually that we've had, and give it still a good 7.5 out of 10. Everybody is panicking because it's starting to rain.
Are you in there? You in there? Are you in there?
But we are from Denmark and we are used to rain every day, so this is nothing special for us for a change. Oh, it stopped again. No worry, it stopped again. So while we are looking for our hotel now, you need a much more pattern recognition to navigate these mazes like corridors, because a lot of the places look the same and you need to recognize the smaller things. I mean, look, Maze Runner, Fez edition. We found our hotel just over there, but before going there, just need to check if our clothes has been washed and dried before going up and having a little of a rest before going out again. And this time we'll hopefully go to maybe a newer part of the city instead of only the old souks. So we got our clothes here and we're heading back to our hotel to rest for a bit. Here we are in front of a mall. Look around and maybe find something to eat, but before that we have to cross the street. And crossing the streets in these countries, you just walk and pray. Look, I'm praying this side now, and I made it. Not the most difficult one, but sometimes it's more difficult. And we found something to eat here, Indian factory. I took 2 garlic naans and 1 chicken biryani. And later on, if we have room in our stomachs, we will have some frozen yogurt, because I think it would go really well, because I'm feeling a little dizzy today. And I imagine it would be good for you, good for me. And here we got our chicken biryani. I think this is raita. And our garlic naan with a nice view of the city. Let's try this chicken biryani. The chicken looks kind of dry actually. It is a little spicy and it has sadly the coriander, but it is standard with Asian food. But the rice does taste good, and with some chicken as well. Oh, the chicken is actually quite tender. It's not as dry as I thought. It just falls apart. That's a good sign. Okay, this is actually a solid chicken biryani, better than I thought. Altogether was about little under 10 euros. Oh, of course the yogurt thing here. That's potato and something white, I don't know what it is. Yogurt, maybe. These two together, I would give it 8 out of 10. And the garlic naan here. Dip it in here. Yeah. This is very spicy.
Wil ik mosquito chutney?
Maybe it's chutney. It's very spicy. But the naan is kind of dry. the naan is kind of dry. The naan is missing a lot of garlic and it needs more butter to taste better than this. Although the dough is good, it's not good enough to get it over, I would say 4 out of 10. And to end the day, we got a frozen yogurt with fruits, only fruits. So we can finish up with a light dessert. Let's try this with some peach. It's just a natural one. Oh, it's always good. It's normally very expensive when you're in Europe, so it's nice that you could get it a large portion for a reasonable price. It was 35 dirhams, and that's 3.5 euros for a large portion like this. Pretty good. I'll give it 8 out of 10 to end off the day with.